All right, here we go. All right. Actually, let's go to day 2. I know we watched a lot of that already. Here we go. Day 2. I think we were at like 140. 40. Oh, 40. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Right where we left off. Here we got Ukraine, Belarus ladies, 64 kilos. Let's see the work that these ladies put in. All right, where is soundtrack by Twitch? Sweet. Let's pull up annotation and draw for those moments where we need to get a deeper look and a deeper understanding. Move on. Again, combat Sambo looking for again so aggressive on the grid boards, man. I love it. Love it. There we go. Twitch. Multi. We go back and forth. Let's check it out. Belarus coming out aggressive with the grips. Double sleeve on top. Ukraine maybe. I mean, she's got to shed the grips, right? But, or she, I mean, they're kind of sharing them right now. Who's going to have the better double sleeve game? That's the question. Belarus did initiate this. Ooh. Ukraine dives in for the Oseo Nagi over. Belarus looking for that armbar over the turtle. Doubling up on that sleeve. And got to get up. Don't get that long, Gabe. Don't get that long, ladies. There we go. Again, Belarus immediately gets that sleeve grip. Ooh, Ukraine doing a beautiful job of every time Belarus gets a grip, she initiates the takedown. Goes for the arm bar. Belarus switches into the counters with a straight ankle. Ukraine with the straight ankle, but it's across the body. She really can't get her hips into it. I mean, Ukraine's leg is not in a great position. Right, she's got Belarus has the knee up the center. There we go, looking to put the other foot through, maybe push her, maybe kick her down a little bit. They have to get up, but again, that sequence and that scenario, Ukraine was definitely in much more danger. Looking for their grips, all right. Once again, Belarus just the aggressor on the grips. Here she goes for the throw first, looks for the Tomonagi. Doesn't get her on her butt or her side. Doesn't get any points on it. But there she gets her grips and goes. And that's what she's got to look for. Right? She's got to go with it. Go for it. Otherwise, she was taking too long. And the last name, Shevchenko. Come on. Shevchenko just kept, every time she got the grips, every time Belarus would initiate the grip, Shevchenko would initiate the takedown. Looking for a little trip here. Again, back to double sleeves. But I feel like this is Shevchenko controlling here. Let's see what she's going to do with, switches to the cross sleeve. Looking for same side collar. Oh, good job of Belarus to break those grips. Looks for maybe the valley into the armbar. Looking to peel the leg, get underneath it. Ooh, gets underneath, looking for a knee bar. This could be close. Oh, puts it back down, head to the floor. I mean, she can't do the heel hooks. Oh man, that was pretty sweet. Almost catches her on it, and you can see it in her face, like close. That was close. Belarus, not a one-trick pony. Ooh, outside trip to the single. Looking to drive her down. Ooh. Let's look at that again. That was too nice. Snaps her down. Boom, comes in for the inside-outside single. Inside-outside trip. Grabs a single. Comes up with the single. Also still has a sleeve. Goes to pull her down. I mean, she would have definitely benefited from lifting the leg and turning her, cutting the corner on that single leg. But Ukraine doing a good job of keeping the belly to the floor, making sure her side doesn't hit the ground, and not giving up the point. But you can see Ukraine frustrated in that moment, realizing Belarus is getting the better of these exchanges. 2 minutes in. And it started where Ukraine was going for it first, but now Belarus has found the timing, and she's dominating the action for the most part. Oh, Ukraine pull. I was about to say, yeah, Ukraine pulling her tight in there. Has to release a little bit, share the space. Belarus goes for the Tomonagi. Both feet inside, looking to get up. Ukraine going for that straight ankle. Oh, the outside out, she's tight. The knees to the ankle properly, going belly down, really trying to drive into it. Can she get the tighter grip? Can she do? Ooh, oh, that secondary leg proving to be a problem. The gi collar, yeah, she's got to stretch herself away. Belarus has to keep the heads close, right? So she's holding on for 18, 19, 20 seconds, 40 seconds. You get the points. All right, she's got to keep going for it, but at the same time, Belarus has to find their hip over that foot. But she can't let go of the collar either. She lets go of the collar. She allows her to extend into the lock. Belarus has options to also stand. 40 seconds on. Oh, I thought it was 40 seconds for points. I guess it's longer. Belarus has option to... Oh, there we go. Then gets her up. All right. Do we get the tap? Is it over? I didn't feel like it. Oh, I still said okay, yeah, but she's definitely got to get points for that, right? No points? Hold on, like I thought that was the thing. Like you hold on for some more time, you get the points. I guess it's only with pinning. Man, I need to get the rules better. Belarus diving over, looking for the choke. No, they can't choke. She's looking for the armbar. She needs to get that shin across the back of the head if she wants to roll over and get cross-side. There we go. Oh, and gets stood back up. A minute left on the clock. We're going to see these ladies diving for their throws in a little bit, right? Looks for the trip there. I mean, Belarus getting the momentum going faster than Ukraine having the ability to. Like there, she went for the trip. She went for the Tomonagi. There we go. She stands up. The moment you stand up in Sambo, you're out. Combat Sambo. And sports Sambo, right? I think combat Sambo might be a little bit different, but... Belarus with the aggressive gripping again. 30 seconds to work. So far, these girls have been putting it on. Oh, looks for the front valley drop with the foot on the hip, on the shin. Going to get up, trying to snap her back down into a potential armbar spin from Turtle. Ukraine pulls the legs, keeps her underneath her. Still no points. 18 seconds to go. Looks like, I mean, we missed it. It looks like she shot for the double leg. Ukraine trying to reverse it. Ukraine does reverse it, gets the point. Woo. So it looked like Belarus shot for the double. Ukraine reversed it into a Tomonagi, got her on the side, got the point. Belarus has to go. She's got 1 second left. Just doesn't have it in her. You see she's so exhausted, looking for the trip again. Man, what a rough loss. That was a battle to the end. And honestly, Belarus, she had the edge for so long. That one reversal from Ukraine, so good. And honestly, it feels like that's Sambo 101. Like you grab, you jump in, you throw them over you. Shevchenko, the last name dominates again. Man, that was a tough one. Are they going to show the final? Here we go. There we go. Yeah, Belarus goes for the Tomonagi. Good base out by Ukraine. Always stays hips to the ground. Toes on the floor. Once again, now she goes for that kind of like almost like a valley half Tomonagi again. Here's that outside single. Yo, Zombizzle, what's up, brother? Judo shoes with throws must be hard to defend. Yo, they keep each other so far away so hard. They're snapping each other so bad. Like whipping each other down. And anytime they defend, they're ripping their legs out. They're ripping away as hard as possible. Here we're going to be at the men's 74 kilos. We got Belarus, Koshka Alexander versus Russia's Nadiokov Bislan. Getting better with the names. Zombizzle, how's everything going, man? How you been, brother? Hope all is well. Again, how's this kid Junior? A lot of them go for Tomonagis. A lot of them. Right? Like when they're like kind of just jockeying for position, they really can't get much. They'll just shoot for a Tomonagi. Let's see what we got here. Goop. Russia with the aggressive grip in this time, getting Belarus on the back foot. See, oh, he has that outside grip. Ooh, Belarus shoots down into a fireman potential. Russia does a good job defending. Belarus has that collar. Outside grip, inside. Oh, there you go. Goes for the Tomonagi. Doesn't get it, though. It's like a lot of their combos are from something to Tomonagi. Something, eventually Tomonagi. Same side collar grip for Belarus. Ooh, little headbutt. Ooh, and it was solid. Let's look at that headbutt. He does crack him. Snap down. Boom. There it is. Oof. Crack. Oh, like straight in. Bam. Right to the bridge. Right over the eye. Let's give him a moment. Oh, Russia with the Russian arm drag grip. Has that one arm really tied up well. What's he going to do with it? He had it before, but he still hasn't done anything with it. Oh, see, Belarus gets off first, goes for the Tomonagi, and that just creates, I mean, that now everything, all that time that Russia was working for that grip is now null and void because Belarus initiates the takedown sequence first. Especially in combat Sambo. I mean, in Sambo, you get the grip, you gotta go. There we go, like right there. Gets the grip, goes for the fireman. Pulls him once, gets him out, pulls him again. Keeping him snapped down, looking to step over potentially. There we go. Gets a rollover. I don't think there's any points for that though. Ooh, coming into him. Oh god. I just gotta see that. Ooh, you see that little, oh, pop the arm there a little bit. Let's take a look at this. This is kind of a crazy sequence here, right? Has the collar, right? Rolls him over, throws the legs here. Let's see. So he throws the inside foot right around, wraps it up, switches it to the other foot. Like, so now, so kind of extends back, looking to roll over the shoulder omoplata style. He ends up straightening his arm out. I think it pops like right here. Right? So, and like you see, he's trying to pull it down. He straightens the arm out, comes up, postures. Again, a way out of a submission in Sambo, in sports Sambo, is to stand up, and that's what you see him do. He stands up, rips his arm out. Definitely takes a little bit of a pop there. Whew. I think they're going to give Belarus a point for that? No? No? Man. How crazy is no points for that? Russia trying to get a little more aggressive with his grip and still has the outside control. Belarus has had the inside control most of this fight, most of this match. All right, there we go. So he had the outside control with one arm, had the inside control with the right. That time when he goes to shoot, able to stuff him down to the ground. I think he's giving him a warning for passivity there, right? I think he's giving Russia a warning for passivity. Belarus having all the attacks happening. Next warning gives the other guy a point. Head to head again, though. Russia with the outside control. Belarus with the inside control. Ooh, comes for the high shoulder into the outside single. Trying to come around into the high crotch. Belarus basically drops into guard. There we go. That was a nice sequence there by Russia. I like the way he's trying to almost kind of come into a knee tap, run him down, pull the shoulder down, push it up, tap the knee. Definitely was looking for the outside grip, especially how he's holding the elbow up sometimes. He's looking to give a little push in. Or maybe even control sleeve into that Russian control. He's looking for that one-arm control. Looked like he was dipping for himself for a fireman carry. Gets the belt, looks for the Uchi. Looks like he enters that right hand just a touch. So now that elbow's been popped, that hand's a little sore. Coach is looking a little stressed. Ooh, we gotta look at that one. That was too sweet. Has the one-arm sleeve grip, snaps him down, pulls it in front of him. He's gonna grab the sleeve, put his elbow over. Let's see, here we go. One, comes under, head gets underneath, has the extended leg for the valley drop, shoulder on top, underneath, full throw on his back. Bam! Gets the 4. Beautiful throw here. He scrambles up 4. He's like, keep going, man. You're on the bottom. Beautiful throw by Belarus. Oh, that was sweet. Oh. Yeah, what's up? Huh? You didn't charge them now. Oh, I thought you said I didn't. I'm like, what?
No, why do you want to say I'm blaming you?
Because usually you're blaming me for something.
Oh.
It's kind of an interesting guard pull. What's up?
The new thing I wanted to watch, I wrote it was on at 10. I mean at 9, but it's on at 10.
Ah, okay. You got a little time. Outside grip, so he goes for the knee tap that Russia was going for. Misses it. Kind of comes in for the Tominagi. There you go. There's that try and pull him over. If he would have had that sleeve, it might have actually caught another point there. Couldn't get him on his hip. Kind of comes underneath, looking for the legs here. Slide underneath. So far. Crazy match here. Man, that throw is so sweet. Alright, there we go. Keeping him away. I mean, ideally, Belarus looking to almost protect his lead a little bit. Russia again, outside grip, and now he's got it deep on the belt. Sprawls in, looking to get him up here. What's he looking for? Hips in, Uchi. Oh, reversal by Belarus. Almost Uchi, almost reverses it with the valley drop. Good job by Russia to stay hips down, not let the side hit the floor. Ooh, quick drop into that single. Switch it to a double. He goes to throw him over. I think he gets a point for his butt laying on the ground, though. No, it's a wash. Okay. Because he went for the counter, right? So he wanted to chuck him over him. He sprawls out. So, because he went for the double leg, though, he went for the counter right afterwards. And the double leg immediately didn't hit, his hip didn't hit the ground immediately. What, did you play with the wire again? I'll get it later. Got a minute 2 left. Tell him to go to his corner. I think they're contesting, maybe? No. Alright, Russia's got to make up 4 points, so he needs either a clean throw where he goes down with him. He could pin him for 20 seconds. Rolls him over. Ooh. Cartwheels over to finish the fireman. He goes belly down. Immediately coming up on the arm. He's looking to stand up. Yeah, he stands up out of it. Just let's look at the fireman one more time, though. Has the outside grip. Circle, circle, circle. Big direction change. So let's see. He's super low here. Still driving in. Drives his head under the armpit. Drives the knee. Turns the angle with his hip. Keeps looking up. Cartwheels over to get him down and over him. Interesting finish. Like, I would say it's a little bit of Russia trying to switch us into him, almost a valley drop. He just reads it so well. And he ends up being on top. Oof. Dives right in for that armbar. Nice. Again, inside grip right to the fireman. Catches it beautifully. Woohoo! Oh, man. Secures his lead with 4 more. Has it 1. Comes up. And look how he steps forward here. Like, look at that little bit. Like, he kind of looked like a little bit of he's being a little passive. But he brought that back leg in. Steps that front leg out. And there you go. There's that level change. Drops to the ground. Hips. Gets him over him. Heads underneath. Shoulders right under the hip here. Now he starts posturing up. Hip drive him forward. Look, he builds the base. Throwing him over. Shoulders to the ground. Just a real special fireman carry there. Now he's looking for the pin. Oh, I think the mercy rule is like 7 or 8. I thought it was like 11. Man, beautiful job. I mean, honestly, Alexander there controlled the action beginning to end. Beautiful work. 2 very, very beautiful throws. That first one right there, so crazy. I gotta work it right. Had the sleeve, pulls, like steps back, pulls the arm, elbow over, comes under, stretches the leg out for the valley drop, and finishes it. Let's see if we get a slow down here. Yeah, we missed the meat of that throw, but really nice work. And there's the ref like, I don't know why you guys stopped. The only way to get an E-pone in sport Sambo is if you get that clean throw, they hit their back on the floor and you're still standing with complete control. Here we go. All right, let's see combat Sambo here. Combat men, 82 kilos. Ivanov Alexei from Russia coming against Uzbekistan's Rusev Furkat. Let's see. Russia will be in red. Uzbekistan will be in blue. All right, let's see what happens. Now, like before, usually we get like a minute of like kind of feeling out time here, right? Guys check their range, check their distance. You find out like what attack is there going to be their check. Oh, looks for a left hook there. So far, Uzbekistan not really showing much yet. Russia looks like he's trying to test with a jab, maybe, right? Or maybe a left hook. Uzbekistan still, for the most part, keeping him on the back foot. Let's see what he can do here. Rusev stepping forward. There we go. There we go. We got our first connection on the kick there again. Just about a minute. Yo, Atlantics, what's up, brother? What else are you broadcasting? This Twitch also or just YouTube? I do it on Twitch. If you go to Twitch, look up 0GBJJ. That's me. I'm right there, bro. I just the thing I use does both, so like, why not? All right, here we go. Hold on, let's get. He gets in, both hips. Again, the throws in combat Sambo so different than sports Sambo. Oh, looking for the high, looking for the hip in. Wants to get him up and over. Russia doing a good job of holding the sleeve, not letting him build that base and push into his leg. Oh, there we go. The suplex puts him on his butt. That's worth a point. And Atlantics, what's up, man? How's everything going? How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Unable to get the pin, but does get the throw. Uzbekistan up by 1. Ivanov's got to find his way in, right? He's a longer guy. Look, maybe punch his way in. Maybe jab 1-2. I love the way Sambo works for these guys mentally, right? It's you're looking to punch away and get the clinch, get him to the ground. That's how you actually develop your points, unless you get a knockdown. If you get a knockdown from stand-up, you get 4 points, unless you knock him out, of course. There has been a few knockouts. Not this world so far, but we've definitely seen some knockouts. Is that a groin kick? We don't see a lot of groin kicks, but it does happen. I mean, Ivanov was throwing, yeah, it was a groin kick. He was throwing some interesting leg range kicks, right? He was it would almost look like a front kick, but he was trying to go to the inside of the thigh. It was kind of like it was bound to happen. Here's that big hip in, turns him suplex. Because he landed on his butt, not on his back, he only gets a point. If he had landed on the back, he would have got 4 points for that. There we go. Ivanov getting some head moving off. Both guys. Oh, nice leg kick. 1-2 coming in. Starting to get aggressive here. Takes a little longer than usual. Oh, gets right underneath on the 1-2. Grabs that bell, staying tight. About to say Russia with the overgrip. He gets 4. He lands on his back here in the mount looking for the pin. If he holds it for 20 seconds, he gets another 4. Trying to come in with the grapevine. Big hips, holding the shoulder, pulling the collar in. It looks like he's got it. Uzbekistan not really any bumping. No bridging out here. Looking to wear him out. I mean, that's one thing I've noticed in the combat Sambo. We don't see a lot of defensive options there. Here we go. Looking for the armbar. From the mount, stepping over. Rolls him into cross side. Still has the leg over the head. All he's got to do is disconnect those arms. Trying to punch his way out. That's not going to work. Okay, bro. The new fam. Where you react to fights. Man, honestly respectful. Without sugarcoating anyone, much respect. Best of luck. Bro. Oh, thank you, Icelandics. Awesome, man. I really do appreciate it. Definitely awesome. And good seeing you, man. Come around anytime. Again, I'm on Twitch, too. All good. Ooh, come on. He's got to get this armbar. It's so close. It's so close. But he's still pulling at the elbow. He's got to sit up and pull at the wrist. You can't break apart an armbar at the elbow. It doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. Locks it up. Here we go. Ooh, triangle. Chokes are allowed in combat Sambo, but they're not allowed in sports Sambo. Could be setting it up again. So now he separates the arm and gets the tap with the triangle. Sweet. Nice. I mean, honestly, I didn't think that was gonna work out like that, but just a really beautiful job. Let's look at that final sequence one more time, right from the top. So honestly, so he comes in. So a good read by Uzbekistan, comes underneath, gets the body lock under. So Ivanov has the overgrip, but he has the belt. He's far past him. He's gonna get him walking forward. Boom. Look at that. Look at that Tayotoshi here, right? Drops to the knee, sucks those legs out from underneath him. Boom, coming right over. Opens his elbow up, drives him to the ground, and immediately steps over into mount. Right? Puts his back on the floor, gets his floor. 4. Now he's going for the pin. Holds him for 20 seconds. We could skip that a little bit. There you go. Gets his pin nicely. Comes on up, maybe a little ground and pound. Has the hook. I don't like the fact that he's stepping up here. I'd like him to be in that position, but hey, it's all good. But he controls the elbow stepping over. And Uzbekistan goes to turn over, but you see how he keeps the shin on the back of the head, looks for the leg. He's able to turn him back into the cross side position. Here Uzbekistan's going to be holding on for a little bit. Russia holding on to the leg to make sure he doesn't run out of it. And then here, look, he's going to start slipping into the triangle. See how the leg's on the inside here? I don't like this one. Legs on the inside, this one's on the outside, so he's controlling the head with this one. So he's going to let the head come up a little bit. Right? See, there he's controlling the head. He's going to let it come up just a touch. There we go. Now he locks in the triangle almost. There we go. That's it. And now it's just easy. Now he can use his top leg here and the bottom leg, extends the head away from him. There you see he's at the wrist, gets the grip, breaks the grip, gets the finish. Beautiful job. Man, sick finish, man. That was awesome. Ivanov, Alexei coming out on top. In the 82 kilos, what was that? 816? Was that like a $185, right? Something like that. Oh yeah, the straight ankle wars there. She's coming over, looking for that armbar on the other side there. Very nice. I mean, Belarus was the dominating force of that fight, but she doesn't come away with the victory there. Ukraine gets the quick reversal on a double leg, gets the point. But Belarus was the dominant fighter most of that match too. Who was that? Who's the one? Who's the three? The 3 and 3. France and Russia. Again, Belarus is the more active one there, but Ukraine. Shevchenko comes out on top with that beautiful reversal. Literally seconds to go at the end of that match. So good. So Georgia and Greece and Uzbekistan on the 3-3. And then here, and honestly, Bislam there controlled some of the action, but it was Belarus on this one. Alexander just dominated from beginning to end. Really great work. And then we're going to come to our combat Sambo, who just even up ends this with a beautiful sequence. Hits the tie, bam, mount for points, and just comes into the armbar, rolls him back into it. Triangle style finish to get him extended away. If we don't see that man in MMA soon, I don't know what. He'll make that career soon, man. Beautiful work on his part. All right, let's get to the next category. This is day 2. This will be the last 3 fights of day 2, right? So we're gonna have the women's 80 kilo, Bulgaria versus Belarus. We have Oryashikova Maria versus Timashenko Svetlana. Tough one. These ladies look serious. What is it, 80 kilos? So about $180 each. All right, sounds good. Oh, immediately Belarus comes out with the aggressive gripping. Looking for the trip there. I'm sorry, Bulgaria. Bulgaria comes out with the aggressive gripping. Driving it down, pushing it back. Belarus circling nicely. Ooh, she got the underhook though. I like, ooh, yeah, ooh, goes for the trip. Let's say I like the way she has the underhook on that. I don't like the fact that Bulgaria had the over grip and was too low for it. Wasn't deep enough. Yeah. Well, look away for a second. She comes in for the high crotch. Very nice. Dumps her into turtle. Does she get it to the side? Does she get the point? Yes, she does. Very good job of Bulgaria. Switching it to her high crotch, getting the hip in, drops her on the side to get the point. Hip or side, butt or side, you get that 1. On the back, you get that 4. There's a way to get 2, but I can't remember. All right. Belarus looking for the sleeve grip again. Oh, I like now. Now I like Bulgaria's grip. Like it's not as high, but it's framing her out nicely. Looking at, so she's looking for the collar, the sleeve. Belarus looking to come under there for a moment. Both ladies trying to break the grips. Both holding on so tight. Who's going to take advantage of it? Belarus going for that trip again. She looks like she's just trying to get her to step back a little bit. Ooh. Almost gets her over. Had her off balance. Had the Kazushi there. Unable to take advantage of it. Again, going to the well with that trip, right? So she got to move in once with it, but what is the plan with it? That's what I don't get now. All right, she's gone for it a few times. She showed her the look. What's she gonna do now that she's seen it a couple times? I don't think she's gonna fall for it again. Oh yeah, again. It looks like she wants to hit the trip 1 and then switch stance, then switch quickly into an Osotogari. I mean, I'll say Onagi by chance. Especially the way she's holding on to that shoulder grip, right? The double grip on the shoulder. Right? Pulls her, hits the trip, gets her to step and comes underneath. Hits the Osotogari. Yep, there you go. There's that angle she's looking for. She could also reach over the arm. I forgot what Sambo calls it when they do that throw. But she just comes into Tominagi. Big hips by Bulgaria, looking to step over. Is she looking for the arm or is she looking for the leg? Looking for the leg? Nope. Yeah, Belarus just holding on to that collar, not letting her create any distance. Can't do a leg lock if your heads are close, people. Can't happen. Defensively, hold someone's head close. They can't finish the leg lock. Most of the time. A lot of the time. Okay, now we got Belarus looking to start the gripping game. Reaches over the top, deep collar grip. All right, we know she likes that. And she gets her shoulder grip again. So right here, Belarus has her grips. She's been fighting for these grips the entire time. 2 minutes in. There we go. There's the trip. Finishes it. But, I mean, she landed turtle down. There's no points for that. She's got to get her on the side. She's got to get her butt to the floor. Bulgaria still up by 1. Once again, Belarus able to sets up that deep collar. Has that shoulder. Kicking that leg out. She got Bulgaria pulling away from her right now. Ooh, looks like she was trying to come into like a low ankle pick there from one. Ooh, comes into the Osoto. And then immediately Bulgaria grabs that leg, looks to pick it up for the single. We know she's got a high crotch. She probably has a single leg. And yeah, I would say I don't think Osoto is the path to victory for her right here. I think she needs to use that trip, that grip setup, to come into an Oseo Nagi, an Uchimata potentially, maybe an Atosh variation. Because she's doing a good job of kicking the leg out. She clears it for a moment, but she's not taking advantage of it. There we go. There's that deep collar grip. Has the shoulder. She gets her walking. Again, looking for that low ankle pick right there. Good job of Bulgaria to step out of it. There she goes for the trip again. 1. Trying to get her moving. Fouls her, circle towards the center again. You don't want to get the throw out of bounds. Again, looking for that. You know what it is that when she goes for that low single, Bulgaria is able to raise that right leg. So she has to find a way to step out and get Bulgaria to plant that foot. And so she can take her weight off. And if she takes her weight off it, then she falls. All right, she's having trouble with that momentary Kazushin right there, right? She needs to off-balance her towards the leg first. Almost like she should step out and pull, get her to base wide with the leg heavy on it. Then she could snap that leg up. Looking for the trip there. I mean, 13 seconds left, and Belarus hasn't really shown her anything different. Maintaining that grip control, but just not able to take advantage of it. And honestly, great base by Bulgaria there. Also good awareness. You never let her plant her on that foot. She never let her go for the trip. She got the trip once, but then she ended up go belly down turtle. Never even came close to that ankle to that trip to ankle pick when she brought it in. Nice awareness. Nice awareness. See what we got. And there's that beautiful high crotch, honestly. Single leg, 2 high crotch. It looks like she was trying to possibly Uchimata. I love the way look at the way she brings her hips in. Look at that arch on the toes, pushing her hip through. That's what gets the feet off the floor. And then just dumps her on her side. Here we go. On the side, gets the point. Looking for the back potentially. Coming right over for the armbar. But the ref stands him up real quick. He should have let them play with that a little bit. Here we go. Now we got men's 100 kilos. These are what guys are like pushing like 225. We got Belarus, Kazushoniak Andre versus Russia's Mikhailin Vyashlev. Sorry, definitely butchered your first name, bro. That's why I call it by your countries. Getting ready, waking up. Here we go. Gotta find that way. Well, how are you gonna motivate yourself? Some guys slap themselves in the face and legs. Some guys wake up from a nap. I think these are both nap guys. Alright, there we go. Like, see, kind of circling. Both looking for those grips. Neither one willing to give up anything on it. Belarus staying just out of range. Russia a little bit taller. Has that range on that grip. Has that ability to initiate. Both guys have freaking huge hands. Ooh, cross collar grip there from Russia. Ooh, the moment he gets it, Belarus just starts going. Almost felt like he forced Russia to defend what was incoming afterwards. So now we know Russia wants the cross collar grip. That's his primary goal. There we go. Yeah. We're still kind of unclear what Belarus is looking for. I think Belarus just wants the sleeve, right? And the moment he gets it, oh, there we go. Cross collar comes for the. Ooh, gets him on his side. Oh, let's look at that. Here we go. So Russia gets the cross collar. Level change, drops in for the fireman carry. Belarus catches the arm, peels up the elbow. Right, steps back, comes underneath him, hits the toe, has the shoulder, hits the Tominagi. With the scissor on the outside here, gets him up and over, gets him on his side, gets the point. Sees the point there. Immediately Russia on top, chin on the back. Trying to hit his own Tominagi, get him on his side. Doesn't do it. Belarus does a good base there. Still scrambling, but he's on his feet. They're going to stand him back up. Nice work. Beautiful counter. I mean, but here we go. We got 4 minutes left just about. And Russia has been the aggressor on the grips most of the time here. I can't see him not getting this back. Looking for those grips. Okay, so he's looking. So Belarus wants the same side collar. Russia wants that cross collar. There we go. Cross collar. Ooh, he hits the same side, runs him down with the knee tap. Rolling right over for the leg lock range. Whoo. Quick little into this one. That's that collar. So he gets the same side, switches it to the cross collar, level changes, tries to get the knee tap and run him down here. Looking to push his shoulder. Russia just a quick belly down, avoids the points for his hip hitting the ground. Looked like Belarus immediately went to roll over into the truck position, looking for some sort of leg entanglement. It looked like both guys really want that cross collar grip, right? Neither one settling for anything. Oh, Belarus did get a point off that knee tap. I guess he didn't turn down quick enough. Nafta, what's up, brother? Really having bad mental health day. Can't sleep. Time to get some distraction. Well, I'm glad I got to be here, and I'm sorry about your mental health day, bro. That sucks ass. Understandable, though, man. If you need to get anything off your chest, here's the place to do it, right? Nobody judges here. Russia got that cross collar and the cross sleeve. Belarus has the wrist control and the outside has the armpit grip. Belarus circling. Russia standing his ground. Heels digging in. What's he going? Where's he going? Who's going where? Russia needs to make up 2 points. He's got to either get the clean throw for 4. Ooh, Belarus goes for the Tominagi. Gets him over him. I think he gets a point off that. Got another point. He's up by 3. Russia looking to hip him over. Looking for his own Tominagi. Not able to get underneath him. Down by 3. Minute 57 left. Going to be scary. I need to work out more. When I work out. Well, I'm too exhausted. Start overthinking stuff. I mean, that is the truth, right? I mean, especially as people like us who are used to being physically active. When we diminish our physical activity, our brains start to go way too much. Although sacrifice throwing backwards row is a really huge thing in Sambo, huh? Yeah, it is. It's enormous. Right? I think it's because they have such little time to work things. Right? And they love I saw one, it was 0-0. Literally 1 second left. The girl shot for a double leg. The other girl grabbed the belt, jumped her feet in, threw her over, and had her land on her side and got the 1 point for the win. But they love the sacrifice, 100%. They're all about fireman's carries, that overhook throw too. I mean, Russia's got to make up 3 points here, though. So he needs a clean throw on the back, or he needs a throw and a pin. Right? Because if he gets the pin, he gets 4. So even if he only gets... So if he gets a throw on 1 and he only pins for 10 to 19 seconds, he'll get 2. So then he can come up on 3. but it's a minute left, and Belarus kind of feels like he's backing up. They will give him so much passivity points in a minute if he doesn't do it. Like, so they'll keep, and the passivity point just basically gives the other guy a point. And once read, having the mask, mouth and not your nose is as useful as a condom pulled over your balls. That coach barely has the upper lip covered. Oh no, exactly. I read the same thing, and yeah, all these guys are like, they're like down here yelling, and they're also yelling, right? They're not talking softly. They're screaming at their fighters. So if they have it, they're projecting it across the arena. I'm assuming though that everybody competing and the coach has been COVID-19 tested, and the masks are just more, well, just in case the test was wrong. I work at a coffee shop. Everybody comes in with it down. I'm like, and then they'll start talking to me. I'm not taking your order until you pull the mask up. They get so angry. I always try to get them to start a fight. They never take me up on it. Everybody says I get too excited. Russia looking for, oh, comes in for the overgrip this time. In for the Tomonagi. Oh. But Mila, he's going to step here. 1, 2. Looking to belly him down. But he should have stepped over for the armbar. Or he might want to get back up, right? So he might not want to get locked into that that exchange of submission, because they could actually let you hold on for a little while. Germans are angry people. I work in a supermarket. If someone comes in without a mask, they get barked at. They get barked on very, very loudly. So in New York, it's mostly a blue state, right? So democratic world. But I live on a particular area that is a red, we call it a red island. So they're very geared towards Donald Trump, who he himself has, not worn a mask. So they're like, well, we don't need to because he doesn't. So there's always this weird battle. But I'm like, I don't care about what the state and government says. My company tells me to tell you to put the mask on over your nose and your mouth. And you know what? They pay me. So if you have a problem with that, you can leave. Or you can mobile order. Or you can just wait outside and I'll bring you a drink. And I also work in a drive-thru. You could just drive around. Don't need a mask in the drive-thru. We're not going to say anything. But I appreciate everybody saying stuff very loudly, man. I agree. I wish it was kind of more like that here. A little more solidarity about that. It's kind of crazy how it goes back and forth. Ooh, it looks like Belarus is just... Ooh, comes in. It looked like he was evading it. Didn't want to... Ooh, comes in for the Uchi, looking for the one. Willing to be belly down here. Russia's got 13 seconds to get the clean throw for the win. Belarus been doing a good job of staying just far enough away and staying just kind of aggressive enough to avoid the passivity points. And only 10 seconds left now. He doesn't care. He's like, I got this in the bag. Honestly, I would like to see... I don't think he had a shot, right? Obviously, he doesn't have a double leg. If he did, he would just blast through it. And finally, what higher up say, yo, I'm bad. What's up, brother? I partially blame our government. They want to use it as political and they get caught people. I agree with that. I agree. You know what I mean? There's definitely a level of that political battle, having to deal with it. Realistically, it should just be, all right, what does the scientist say? He's the person who's been studying his whole life about it. Like, we have this, it's his whole job. His whole life is based on infectious diseases. Just tell us what that dude says. Leave it out of government's hands. And we'll do what he says. Why? Because he's the expert. It's like a white belt trying to teach jiu-jitsu class. We've all seen the meme. We all laugh at it. Just tell us what the expert says. I want the science black belt to tell me how to deal with this. Not the political people. That's not their job. That is such a sweet... Comes across here, has the arm across, comes into the Tomonagi, gets the cartwheel over, lands on top. Whew, that was a really sweet throw. Sweet. All right, so we have the ladies 80 kilos, men's 100 kilos. Now we're into the combat Sambo. Men probably 100 kilo though, right? Because that dude's a giant. 100 kilo plus. So I guess this is super heavyweight. So there's one more day of this, which I have no idea what's going to happen. I guess there's got to be some other weights in there. We didn't mention him. All right, so we got Russia, Moldavsky. Moldavsky. All right. Valentin versus Ukraine's Tonian Razmik. Looks like Russia a little bit taller, Razmik a little more broader in the shoulders, right? Not just big, but like looks a little wider in the shoulders. It's gonna be interesting to see this one. And I'm bad. Your worst Brazil. How's everything going, man? Hope all is well. Doing pretty all right. Cool, man. Cool. Ooh, comes out with a jab. Russia looking to test it right away. Ukraine looking to parry with their open hands. I'm assuming he wants to get in for a grab. Ooh, kind of runs in head down, almost eats an uppercut. Nice straight punching, accurate. He's clean with this jab and this right uppercut. Like he's mixing it up too, keeping his head on his shoulders. Looking where he is. I mean, again, Ukraine hands open, just looking to come in and grab. Looks, ooh, catches the leg, hits him with the overhand right. Beautiful knockdown here. 1, 2, and even like I think he hit him once before this. So like he comes in with the jab. He comes in with the inside leg kick, grabs it, and steps in, throws another shot, puts him on his back. The cover up. I think they give him a count and they give him points. There you go. So they kind of give him like a boxing standing style 8 count. Are you okay? Yes, I am. And I think the other guy gets 4 for that, right? Or 2? He's got to get something. Step back, step back. Okay, they're coming together. Maybe they're trying to declare if it was it the punch or was it just a slip? Here it is, 1. I mean, he hit. It doesn't look like a super hard hit, but it definitely hits him. Definitely hits him. Wait, to give him the finish? I'm a little unclear. Okay, so I know the rules are if he hit him with a throw and he was still standing at the end of the throw, that kind of gives him the victory. So I guess because he knocks him down and he basically falls almost flat on his back, they're giving him the points. They're giving him the full win, 8-0. The other guy, obviously, Ukraine doesn't agree with the ruling, but I mean, I guess that's why they got everybody together for it. Like opponent karate. Yeah, kind of. Like they have just like a whole bunch of rules, like not thrown in, but there's definitely some interesting ones in there that I still don't fully understand. And I think that's the end of that. Yeah, then they're going to see some highlights. But we do have day 3 finals. Let's finish this up. Watch later. Day 3 finals. Here we go. So if that was the heavyweights, though, what do we got in the day 3 finals? I'm a little unclear what's going to be happening. ROU. What's ROU? Romania, right? Romania, I'm thinking. ROU? That'd be ROM. Versus Russia. Come on, get the full. Let's go. I'm having so much trouble getting back to this. Oh, definitely want to see that leg lock entanglement. ROU. Gotta look up ROU. Romania, yes. Okay, it is Romania. Okay. For some reason I thought Romania would be ROM, but... Alright, here we go. Falova, Russia. I can't pronounce her last name. Oof, Romania. Yo, Vintage, what's up? Yo, what's going on, Nas? How you been doing, brother? Hope all is well, man. How's everything been? I don't know where the U is coming from, but the flag confirms it. Okay, yeah, it was the Romanian flag. All right. Okay, Russia looking for that cross grip, having the collar. That cross collar grip, it's strong. Romania dropping in for the low ankle pick potentially. So both going for that cross collar grip. Not much now. It's just chilling, watching the World Combat Championships this year, World Sambo Championships, which is it's the ladies' sports, then it's the men's sport, and then it's the 3-letter ISO country code apparently. Oh, country code. Oh, that is interesting. Huh. And then it's always followed up to the ladies, then it's the men's combat, the men's sport, and then it's the men's combat Sambo. They don't have any ladies. Oh, cross collar grip, looking for the ankle hook, drives it down by the shoulder. No points because she didn't land on their side. She was able to land the turtle. Very nice work there from Russia. Good aggression. Now she's really looking to protect that cross collar grip. Still gets it. Russia angling off, hitting the inside outside, grabbing the single. Romania looking to roll over, possibly truck range now. Definitely holding on to that foot, making sure she doesn't keep going. So far, I mean, I want to say Romania's been a little more aggressive on the grips, but Russia's gotten the better of most of these exchanges. Look at the weird angle she angles out, right? She's kind of stepping out here, looking to come around. Ooh, gets the single. Ooh, that was sweet. Oh, man, let's look at... I mean, this is a funky setup to a funky throw. There you go. Romania looking for the armbar. Stands up. Again, you can stand up out of her submission. But let's take a look at this setup and throw here, right? So, again, I talked about how Russia is so side stanced, which is so strange. So, it looks like she's stiff-arming a little bit with the left arm, right? She's going to come in here. She's going to pull a little bit. She's going to come for this. So she's going to get under the arm and come for this like slow ankle pick. Then she's going to take her leg out and kind of come in for the outside trip. Almost like an Osoto Gari, right? She clears the leg and then she drops lower again. Hits the opposite side low ankle pick. This is a sick setup. Then drives it down, gets her belly down, turns her to her butt, gets the point. Man, that is just weird and really cool. Leg, outside, ankle, just climbs down the body to get that takedown. Immediately looking for the pass here, and then Romania going for the armbar. But again, once you stand up in a sports Sambo, you do clear the submission. Didn't get the point for that. She definitely deserved a point for that one. Come on. Challenge, team. Challenge, man. All right, there we go. Romania looking for the trip herself. Looking for the same grip, but just in a different angle. Ooh, looks to turn her, get a hip to the ground. Romania diving on the knee, but she stood up. Had to let go. Quick dive on this knee bar. Trip, single, hands to the ground. She grabs that leg, steps over, looking for the knee bar right away. But good job by Russia to stand up and clear it. That's why you see him stand up with the hands up. Like, I'm up. No hands. Russia got a point on that one, though. Honestly, that was a beautiful single. Drops it to, and like you saw the way she turned it, it'll make sure she lands on the hip. Again, Romania really trying to do a real strong job of protecting that collar. I mean, they share the same grip, but it's just Russia's angle on this is so strange. Looking for the leg entanglement, looks to put her down. I mean, you see the hands up, but she's got to sweep her much faster with that to keep it going. Look, Mom, no hands. Look, I can defend the knee bar with no hands. Russia's got some strange angles here. There you go. She does it. Look how she picks up the elbow when she gets the grip. She gets the cross collar grip and she goes up, which helps her turn away from her. And gets her to start circling towards that leg. Look how she could see behind the leg, basically. See right here, she starts circling towards it. And I want to say, I think Romania felt something going on. So she just drops to the ground, belly down, avoids any potential points. Russia looks to circle it down on the hip. Possibly looking to get her down side control. Pin her for 20 seconds. Get your 4. She's almost inviting her to come in for that grip first so that she can get it. She grabs the sleeve. Again, starts tying on out. A little bit of a different angle here. Oh, there we go. There's that angle. Ooh. What is that again? Stepping over for the armbar. Gets the tap for the finish. Let's look at that final sequence. Crazy. So she starts off by not getting into her typical angle, right? And then she's quickly going to go into it. Watch her. She pulls, lifts the elbow up, right? Gets the arm over. So she did that one where she pulls him in front. She reaches the arm over. She traps the armpit with her elbow. Romania is reaching for possibly the high crotch. Russia's going to step away, braces, and then look at that. She kicks the leg back to throw it down like full split. I mean, Nafta, I think you might be the only one pulling this one off right there. Bam, gets her down. But now she gets up. She starts pulling the arm. She sucks her underneath her. Look how she's picking her hips up and over the shoulder to flatten her out. There you go. And then she steps over into mount, clears. And then as she's clearing, she catches the leg. But she already had the arm in front of her. Remember from that grip on the throw. So she immediately comes to S-mount, throws the leg over, goes belly down here. And honestly, just a super tight armbar. Gets the finish. Either insanely stiff or insanely flexible, nothing in between. I'm telling you, man, very true. I did not see that sequence coming in the slightest. But that's how sacrifice throws, right? Again, what I've noticed that Sambo caters to is landing with this very weird control point. Like that throw you would normally typically is kind of like, you wouldn't even think about doing it. But the way they're holding on to the shoulder and then immediately stepping over the body, just nice work. There's that first one. That's when we knew what she was looking for. We knew she was looking for that knee tap to ankle pick. All right, here we go. Let's see the highlights they pull over. Here's that again, that ankle pick, and then she almost kind of comes into the inside-outside trip. Almost looks like she was trying to set up a spladle a little bit. Remember, we've had a day on that one. Here we go. Here's that beautiful outside, like the knee tap to the trip, to the low ankle pick. Man, they should have let her go a little longer. Such a good match. All right, men, 62 kilos. The final. Oh, okay, now we're into the all men section. All right, because we started day 2, and it started with the juniors. Here we got 62 kilos coming up here. I didn't actually see the name. Too bad. I always feel bad when we don't give them some credit for the guys walking out. All right, men, 62 kilos. We got Russia, Matthias Alexander versus Uzbekistan's Kamarov Davlajan. All right. Russia will be wearing red. Uzbekistan be wearing blue. But yeah, stiff and insanely flexible. But all of them, like especially in this particular group, they seem strong as hell. All right, a little high five. Let's see it. I mean, so far, every ladies' match has been incredible. I mean, for the most part, the men are going for it, but the women, again, the finishes. Russians love their supplements. Vitamin D, man, right? Here we go. Oh. Double sleeve grip. Oh, he's looking for sleeve and collar. Russia's controlling the sleeve and collar as well. Russia's got the inside. Uzbekistan's got the outside over the top, though. Like the way Circle stays inside that ring. Ooh, looks for the inside outside. Ooh, looks to counter with just like almost like a steering wheel. Especially since he had the armpit. Ooh, he goes to the same thing we're talking about. That goes to grab the sleeve, throws himself over. Russia looking to immediately set up his attacks. Looking to kind of set up a Tominagi. Good. Oh, pressing arm lock. Ooh, that's quick there. Almost gets this here. Look, the hip comes in. He turns the arm out. Ends up coming back on top himself. Gets on his feet. Gets the stand up. So Russia looking at finishes with more in a submission range. Wants to start the scramble. Uzbekistan looks like he's looking for the cleaner throw. Yeah, you can tell even Russia getting really low at these moments. Uzbekistan coming. Look at this. So he's got him going down. Look, he picks him up, drives the shoulder up. So he's got the double sleeve, looking for the double sleeve throw here. Look how he's going to come up. Look how his elbow comes down under the sleeve. Big turn. I'm looking for that Osotogari variation. Good sprawl by Russia. Gets on top into the turtle. Looking for the high crotch potential. Dives over. Again, Russia wants to stay on top. Wants to keep it into a grappling range. Looking for the submissions here. Trying to set up a... I don't think he's allowed to do a side choke, but I guess he's working for the arms. And now Uzbekistan a little more aware of it. You see him just bending the arms, clearing them in each time. He's not going to let that pressing arm lock happen again. Too close the first time. Looking for the collar. Inside, outside. Immediately plants him down. Gets on top. Deeper collar grip. Has the belt on his feet, though. Going to get the stand up. So I've noticed the moment they stand on their feet like that in that position, even though they have anything, they'll immediately just tell them to stand up. So I guess if they want to stay into that scramble range, they got to kind of stay on their knees in some level. Like I've seen somebody get up quickly and then immediately throw the leg over into the roll. That allows. So it's like almost like a 2 or 3 second rule there. Aggressively hunting for grips. Uzbekistan doing a good job of getting the grip and going. Russia looking to get him a little deeper every time. Looking to get a little bit tighter. Drops in for the Tominagi. Hits the pressing arm lock again. And Uzbekistan stands up. Like almost like just flings him up in the air. Gets on his feet. No, ends the whole submission chain happening. Inside. Oh, Uzbekistan goes for that over grip. Russian looking to pick him up here. He's still going to stay. Uzbekistan trying to turn this into like a fireman carry. Russia looking to switch it into like almost a Tominagi into that pressing lock. He's done a few times so far. Or at least I should say attempted a few times. Looks like he stubbed a finger. Two minutes left to go. Ooh, what was that? No points. I have no... So, Uzbekistan comes in, gets his grips here. Has the same side collar. Russia's going to get the hip. Step out. He looks like... So he goes for... I mean, I guess a trip, but he kicks him in the back of the leg. And then he leans... it looks like Uzbekistan is trying to throw him as well. But because Russia has this hook on the leg, he's able to kick him up and over. And it looked like they were confused on who gets the points there. Because kind of like both guys going for the throw. Very strange sequence. And you can see he's definitely upset. He's like, no, I initiated. Like, actually, no. Like, the Russian guy was looking to drop in Tominagi as well from that weird position. And at the same time, Uzbekistan was going for a throw. It's just an interesting clash of range right there and nothing happening. Uzbekistan trying to use Russia's forward momentum to hit the uchi or the tai otosh. The otosh. Here we go. Back to that collar grip. Here we go. Head underneath. Again, good. Uzbekistan gets his grip, goes for something. Russia goes to reverse into the Tominagi again, looking to set up that scramble. Think he feels a little bit better on the bottom. Or at least just a little bit better in the submission scrambles, right? And that's what we got to call them, submission scrambles. These guys really aren't looking to control a position unless they can get a pin. For the most part, they either want a pin or they want to keep going for the submission. They're going to take care of that bloody nose for a moment. Oh, this is a replay. All right. Yeah, this is a weird one, right? Such a... And they land even in a strange way, too. I really do get the sensation that Uzbekistan was going to like going for the trip throw, pushing the shoulder down, and I really do get the sensation that Russia was going for the Tomonagi. So I get calling it a 0-0, even though Uzbekistan did land on top and had his hips on and had Russia's hip on the ground. That could have been a point against them. Same side collar. Russia has the under. Oh, looking for 1-0. Again, inside grip for Russia. Outside grip for... Oh, Uzbekistan goes to turn into the Sotonagi. Sotonagi again. Rolls into that guard. What's he got? Russia, nice pass. Looking to clear the legs. Looking to possibly get a pin. Got him to negotiate this knee first, though, right? Now he's got to flatten him out. Oh, goes belly down. They're going to make him stand back up. Good job by Uzbekistan, keeping the knee in there, making sure he didn't flatten him out at all. Like I almost want to play with that rule a little bit, right? Like while training, going, hey, if we can pin each other for 20 seconds, that's like we'll consider that like a couple points. So like that'd be a goal, right? While you guys are training, tell the person to try and pin, like have that in the game. Like, all right, if you get the opportunity to hold me down for 20 seconds, take it. Right, I'll start changing up the way you think about it a little bit too. Also, like how you control points. I like the idea as a training mechanic, right? And I feel that's what Sambo's doing. Sambo Night 2, love it. We gotta finish it, man. We're actually just cut into day 3, right? This is the second match of day 3 finals, which is the last day. It's 3 days. And Nightfall, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. How you doing, my man? Ooh. And the final sequence. I mean, the final sequence could have been the finale there. 6 seconds. Russia goes for the Tomonagi. Uzbekistan bases out. Nothing happens. Ref decision. I can't even tell you. Sweet, man. Good stuff. Good rolls. I have no idea who the judge is going to give this to. Like a genuine back foot, and Russia gives it to Uzbekistan. They give it to Uzbekistan. You know what? Yeah, he was so much closer to scoring, so much closer to so many other options. But at the same time, the pressing arm lock from Russia, I mean, it was tight a few times. So that's why I could have seen that drifting on the other side. All right, that's our men's sports Sambo. I think that was 62 kilos. Let's get to the men's combat Sambo. And that weird throw, man, so cool. Here you go, combat men's. In red, we'll have Lamanov Vladimir. And from Kazakhstan, not Kazakhstan this time, we have Kwan Galayev Yerkabulan. Oof, in blue. Sorry, buddy. And he said that Olex is a beast. He is. I was cool that he's coming around. Cool, man. Gotta tell Olex what he's been up to, man. I wonder what Olex's weight's down to. I know he was vegan for a while. I don't know if he's still on that train. Kazakhstan a little bit taller. Lamanov a little bit broader, right? Wide shoulders. Telegraphing that jab a little bit. I don't like the way he's picking up the elbow before he throws it, right? That's my issue with Kazakhstan's jab. And he's looking for the hit. He's looking for the knockout, right? He's swinging hard. Ooh, goes to come in again. I don't like it when they reach to come in without throwing shots. I mean, I feel like that's the combat Sambo way to get inside, right? 1-2 overcrowd grab. I think came around this afternoon roll. Okay, so, like a 1-1-15. Sweet. That's awesome. Looking throw. Again, hook inside. Russia does a good job of clearing. Looks for the Uchi. Had that belt. Almost tossed him over. Kazakhstan doing a good job of staying belly down. Avoiding any points. I definitely feel that, like, in order to get the grips in combat Sambo, the whole idea is it's based on the concept of kind of coming in with some punches, right? 1, 2, and then get your grips. I mean, Russia right there was able to step in and get his grips, but I don't think that's coming. Ooh, goes for the beautiful Tominagi. Gets the 4 flat on his back, looking for the triangle. Pulls the sleeve in. He's in the range. He's in the range. He wants to stack out, looking to switch it to an armbar potentially. He stands up, but he's still in it. Again, combat Sambo is different than sports Sambo. Hits the triangle, pulling on the head. I think he gets the tap. I think he gets the tap. What a sequence to end it. I mean, honestly, pulling out of a triangle with a headgear, it's got to be a pain. Okay, so it's not the end, so they stand him up, but let's... I guess because he stood up completely, right? Because that is a way out. Let's look at this sequence, though. So Russia is here. Check out this nice Tominagi sweep here. Look at the sit down. Foots to the side. Perfect. Pulls him in. Knees coming closer. Look at the hook on the leg here. Brings him up. Over towards the sleeve he's holding. Extends the legs. Dumps him right over. Lands right on top. Immediately Russia goes to get to his knees. He wants to avoid any pinpoints. Kazakhstan pulls the arm into the triangle range. And he's trying to keep him down, right? He's trying to keep the head down here. You see that fist on. He's in that triangle space. And then here, I guess because they kind of come out of bounds, they reset it. But man, Kazakhstan almost had that. But scores 4 points on that Tominagi, and it was sweet. 3:20 left. Again, chokes are now allowed in the combat Sambo, but not in the sports Sambo. Dano's complex leg move combination. In just under half a second. Hey, yeah, no, like the way he moved his legs for that Tominagi was sweet. Ooh, what was happening there? Russia has double sleeves. Also, Kazakhstan goes for the Uchi. Russia goes for the Oseo. And then it comes up and then it comes back down. That hook behind the knee with the elevator was butter. Yeah, exactly. It's what gave him that little bit of twist in the end to land on the back. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. I love the chokes. Glad they add them on in the combat Sambo realm. And like I said, I think the way they do it in sports Sambo, no gi chokes, no triangles. Where in combat Sambo, they're like, go. Get whatever you guys want. I really like the progression it feels like. Kazakhstan looking a little more tired, right? You can see that jab is definitely a bit more labored. This is Russia's chance. I mean, I would like to see Russia 1-2 double leg, 1-2 body lock hip in. Are you streaming on Twitch? Yes, we are streaming on Twitch. That's why you can't see the other people talking. Twitch is 0GBJJ if you're on Twitch. I use a program that actually can stream to both at the same time. Unfortunately, it doesn't link the chats, which is kind of sad. I can see the chats linked, but I don't think they can. Or I don't think you can either. Which I guess that makes sense. Ooh. Hold on, I missed talking here. Hold on 1 second. What did we miss? Like, because it looked like a little bit of a headbutt here, right? He drives in, catches the headbutt, knocks him down on his butt, and he's counting. I think the headbutt might be legal. Nah, Smokes, what's up, brother? Glad you're here, brother. I say they're legal. Yeah, so hits him with the headbutt, knocks him down, gets the standing count, make sure he's okay. And I'm not sure if they get points for that. That's my weird thing. I'm not exactly positive. I said him talking because he did land on his butt, right? So he might get 2 for it. So he gets 6, 2 for the. I guess I don't know exactly how it works because the other guy got 8, right? So I guess it's 4 for the knockdown, 2 because he landed on his butt, right? If he had landed on his back, it would have been another 4, which is definitely how the other guy won. That's interesting. All right, so here we go. All right. So there we go. So now Kazakhstan down by 2. Russia coming out on top with the headbutt. Nas Smokes. Oh, Nas, thank you for the sub, brother. Glad you're around, man. Hope all is well. Much appreciated. It's nice, guys. Another black belt at a Henzo Association. He's a killer as well. Don't take that man lightly. Kaz obviously has a sick triangle. He's looking to catch it this entire time. Gives him another point. Only down by 1 right now. At 1:30 left in combat Sambo. Anything can happen. Anything. Such as oop. And honestly, it looks like Kaz came alive too, right? Kaz looks like he's a little bit faster than he was a moment ago. I love you too, Naz. I love you too, brother. Ooh, looking to come underneath. Again, he loves that triangle. Looking to pull the sleeve. He's got to get the elbow too, right? Have a sleeve, have an elbow. It's the only way to open up. Yep, stand him up. Stand him up. Minute left. Yeah. Nah, brother, you're awesome too. You're the best. Do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. I love you guys, man. I love you too, brother. It looks like, was that Russia comes in for the shot, right? Because he doesn't want to give Kazakhstan the chance to get the point. So he comes in, level changes shot, gets in the turtle. Ideally, the longer the scramble lasts, the better for Russia. All right, because then it's a less of a chance for him to get put on it. Because even if he just gets put on his butt by a throw or anything, that's the 1 point. Ties it up, becomes a ref decision. At the same time, he did get the knockdown with the headbutt. Do you really feel they could go against you for that? Kazakhstan looking for the overgrip. Comes in for the Tomonagi again. But not able to clear. Russia doing a beautiful job of backstep pass and stepping overhead, looking to clear the arms. Again, he kind of wants to keep it into a scramble, though, the longer as possible. Stepping over for a knee bar, maybe? He does have the leg exposed. Comes around into the armbar. Gets the tap. Oh, look at... Oh, man. That was a beautiful finish. All right, so let's take this whole sequence down. Kazakhstan looks for the over, comes in for possibly the uchi or tai tosh or some sort of tosh, but ends up starting to set up for the triangle. All right, so here we go. Russia's going to reach over, grabs the collar, pulls himself past, kind of comes into like a reverse wrestler, drops the hip to clear his legs and hips. Steps over the head, right? And so then it looks like Kaz kind of starts like, all right, let me stop attacking. Let me start making sure I don't get pinned. Clearing it up. So here we go. So now he steps back over the head, has the leg, right? Almost like he's sent off arm bar. But look at that little thing he does with his leg here. Watch. See, he's on his foot here. Watch, we're going to barely see it. He's actually going to open his knee up right there. See, he opens his knee up, and I think he uses this motion here. This is where he catches the arm. See, boom, boom, catches the arm here while it's happening. There you go. There he grabs it. And since he opened up the knee, there was space. Now the knee's going to come in. Big, nice rotation. Has the leg trap. Knee up the center. Beautiful job. Immediately straight. Never had a chance to grab the arms together. Beautiful work. Man, that was crazy. I mean, that match was just sick. Honestly, Lamanov there just gets a knockdown with the headbutt, puts him on his butt, avoids the takedown, and finishes it with an armbar. I mean, could have asked for a better finish in the World Combat Sambo Championships. Oof, great work. Gonna get the ceremonies now. Yeah, let's look at some of these highlights. I mean, let's look at that Tomonagi sweep. Honestly, it's still pretty, no matter what you got here. Foot in there, foot in the hip, has the sleeve of the foot in the hip, right? Collar, slip. So same collar, same hook. Elevates, pulls him up and over. Look at the extension there. Even look at the way he has the hook and then puts the foot in there, kicks him over. Beautiful job. And immediately going into the triangle. I mean, it could have been over here. I mean, the fact that he was able to avoid the triangle as well, right? Because Kazakhstan gets close. Pushes the knee away, which, yeah, that is the knee wants to push away. You got to lock it up and grab the other leg. So he comes up, still holding on here, hooks the leg, pulls the triangle on, and then he's able to circle out of bounds to get out of that one. And this is the first set of ladies. Again, she was coming in for arm bars all over the place. And then dives in on that leg lock. Oh yeah, this is the one. She had those strange angles, looking for that looking for that knee tap. The knee tap to ankle to low ankle. The knee tap to the outside trip to the low ankle. To the outside grip, to the knee tap to the spladle range, right? Crazy. And here's my favorite though. There's that knee tap to this outside, to the low ankle pick on the other side, that double leg almost. I mean, that was my personal favorite takedown. That was great. That was so many things happening there. Again, they just go for broke on it. And she's trying to set up the armbar, Ken stands out of it. And here's where she does get the points for it. Trip outside, and look how she's going to twist her hip to the ground, and that's what gets her that point. She clears up. Nice. Let's just pay how much she gets here. We got Ukraine and France coming in third and third. Great stuff. And we got Romania coming in second, and just a phenomenal job here. We got Russia, Volova, Anastasia coming in first. We are going to skip the national anthem. Actually, we'll just get to the next matches because I got work in the morning and I don't want to miss them. Oh, this is that final combat Sambo. Sick. Alright, the women's 68 kilos. We have Belarus, Svartsova Anastasia versus Malika Volha from Romania. Romania with a showing. Yeah, that last sequence was insane. Man. Definitely have a whole new respect for Sambo, especially combat Sambo. So much fun. Ooh, there we go. I mean, Romania again, a collar grip stuffs her in front of her. It looked like she was trying to pick her up, probably dive over for like an armbar or something there. I do love the long walk in. I mean, it is the finals though, right? They're probably walking into any ring quickly, but like, it's the last match. You got to the finals, you get the long walk. So here we go. Romania grabs. Belarus looks for the arm grip. She goes to reach over. And at that moment, quickly Romania comes in for the knee tap. Forces Belarus to face her. Looking to possibly throw over there. Oops, setting up the straight ankle. Picks it up. She's in the lock. Gets the knee. Oh, she has the wedge. Clears the legs. Belly down. Oh, but lost the lock on the ankle. Let's see what's happening here. Looking away. Nothing. Nothing. I appreciate the dive on the ankle, though. Outside grip, looking to reach over again. Big over grip. Romania looks for the trip. Belarus looks for the otosh. Again, Romania wants to keep it in the scramble range. Likes to be attacking. Look how she gets up right off her back here. Look, she's going to push herself up. Yeah, you stay down. Hands in front, looking on that scramble. There you go. Again, guys, the under armpit. Ooh, shucks her over. She has. Look how she's going to come here. Look how she opens the elbow, gets the throw by. On top here. Ooh, look like she's still going for that single. Look for the ankle. Looks for the diving for the armbar. Needs that shin over the back of the head, though, to get the turnover. They get them to stand up. Again, you only get so long to get that rotation over, right? They give them such a short period of time. Which, again, makes, I mean, for the action that they do and what they're looking for, it's not a bad thing. I personally would like it a little bit longer. But it is good. Uchi goes for the single to the valley. Gets her in front of her. Again, wraps up the arm, looking for the live. Let's look at that sequence one more time, though. Romania clears. All right. So Russia goes over. She goes for the run by again with the trip. Romania Belarus then comes back in for the Uchi. Fails the Uchi. Romania gets the single leg. Turns the single leg into a valley drop holding the collar. extended and trying to get her down. Almost more like a collar drag than a valley, right? And then gets her belly down into the turtle. Beautiful work from Romania. Like that. Like it. Like that Uchi defense. Right into the single to the valley. Looked like she might have been going for a high crotch, but she had the collar. So yeah, definitely more of a single. Because she could have pulled the collar and picked the leg up. I almost feel like, yeah, so Romania, yeah, she goes for the Tomonagi. Circles out of the legs. She goes belly down. Ooh, picks her up. Gets the hooks in. Big dump. I mean, even if anything happened, that couldn't have felt good. Grabbing those grips. Ooh, clears. Again, goes for that run by, but doesn't have the elbow that time. Goes for the single leg again off the Uchi. Belarus sees it that time, though. Holding that foot, making sure she can't actually take the back fully. Gets that stand up. Ooh, she's grabbing her knee, though. Interesting, interesting. But the way she's pulling on that leg, that might have made it hurt a little bit. Pib, what's up, brother? Hope all is well, man. I know actually last time you didn't get the answer, but how's the PT going, man? I hope you're doing well, bro. Stepping over, ooh, diving right over into the straight ankle lock. I love the setup. Hips in. Rolls out of bounds. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta look at that setup again. I mean, the finish could have been cleaner in my opinion, right? But the setup was fun. Alright, so let's see. Romania's going to drive her down with a double, right? She goes belly down, so she has the leg on the hip. Puts the one leg over on the inside, steps right around to the over in the top, looking for the belly down finish. Again, would have liked her to be stepping on, possibly legs the outside Ashi, maybe outside Senkaku style. But nice work. Love the setup. Definitely want to kind of steal it in some way, right? If I can ever put the foot on my hip, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop that knee between and step the other leg over. Looking for that over grip. I feel like Romania's definitely had the upper hand in most of this. Right? Just on the attack range. Looking for the pressing arm lock. Get the leg over into the armbar. Oh, she slipped out a little bit. Not really going to finish it, though. We're still going to go into it. Still holding on to it. Maybe she could switch side. Oh, she's kind of pulling in a little bit. Now you can see Belarus definitely relaxed here. Not worried about that at all. Good job. I had to turn the other shoulder in to pull the other one out. I mean, this is still only a 1-point match. Anything could happen. Okay, Romania goes. Heads that same side collar grip. Belarus maybe possibly looking for a fireman or like into the same side single. Steps over though, goes belly down to avoid any sort of points. But that arm is getting torqued a little bit. She's getting turned. It's ref's discretion on whether to stand him up. If he feels it's going, it's going. And she turns belly down. Oh, ref stands him up. Yeah, babe, this is the World Sambo World 2020. We're actually up to day 3. Probably gonna finish it tonight, but man, let me tell you, these have been it's been an incredible event. So much, I mean, so many fun submissions. We've seen calf slicers, a couple of different arm bars. Can we get the roll into the omoplata? She's got, there you go. There's the roll. Looking to finish. She wants to roll and reach over, get in the shoulder lock here. She can finish this. Oh, gets the tap. That was sweet. One of my personal favorite finishes when I was like blue and purple belt. Let's talk about it here. Let's talk about this finishing sequence. All All right, so it clears, run. So again, she gets the run by. She throws the leg over, pushes her past her. She goes to sit back up. She comes up. She sits up right in the turtle. So now she reaches for the inside here, which is definitely the mistake. I really don't agree with reaching between someone's legs from turtle. All right, but here she's going to do it. Belarus is going to reach through the turtle here, and then she comes in here. So now one of the most important things to actually, if you want to do this roll to omoplata, which is kind of like it's like a weird reverse omoplata because you're going to be on top and not behind them. You do have to switch the leg here, right? So right now we notice that you see how her outside leg is controlling the arm. She's going to switch it and actually help control with the inside leg. All right, so we'll see that here. 1, 2, watch. It's going to slip out. There you go. See, now she has it with the inside leg, and that's what she wanted. So now that she has it with the inside leg, the next thing she has to do, she just needs this forearm and bicep to actually come on the other side of the head. All right, so we're going to see here. We're going to see some movement here. But eventually, she's going to scramble to that moment. You see how she's holding on to this arm real tight, tries to roll it over. The moment she builds the base, look, she's trying to pull the arm out. She holds the elbow. Boom, that's it. See, look how she drives. She's looking away. She's driving this shoulder to the floor, and she's going to roll over. So one of the reasons is she wants to reach that arm as deep through, so when they come up, she can reach across the body and block her from sitting up. See, there's the kick. And honestly, it's really hard to stay not turned over because your arm is just getting torqued right there. Bam, and there's that arm over with the shoulder. Gets the elbow down, and she's like kind of peeling the hips away. So she's being Kimura, right? Ooh, can't see. There we go. She's being Kimura right there. I guess because my shirt's red and everything is great. It's weird. All right. And yeah, she's a beautiful finish here. Just, I mean, again, Romania dominated for a long time there. And just an excellent way to end that for her. Incredible finish. Whew. Hey, love. Grip. Good job. All right. Here we go. I fell asleep watching TV. Here we go. Good long walk. Here we go. Now, next, men's 82 kilos. We're going to have Stetsenko Dmitro from Ukraine. He'll be in red. Versus Kazarian Samvel from Russia. He'll be in blue. I wonder what makes who's going to be in red and blue. I wonder how that's decided. All right, aggressive grip in. Ukraine, the longer person. All right. He's looking. So far, he's looking for an outside. So far, he's looking for the cross collar and the outside shoulder. Ooh, outside shoulder looks to come into the Otosh. Russia, nice base. Looks to step over. Good work there. Looking for those grips underneath. There we go. Over the top. Has the elbow. Ooh, foot and hip. No. Into the Tominagi range. Ooh, picking him up into the Ashi. Has the wedge. Oh, but he's standing up. Doesn't get the tip over. There was, I mean... So it looks like Ukraine might be looking for the submission, more of the submission attacks and the submission scrambles, right? Russia's looking, so far he's looking for those cleaner moves, which isn't, I mean, again, very dependent. You can't tell by where they're from and what they're going to be looking for. Again, Ukraine kind of getting controlled, snaps down, looks for something to happen into the scramble range, but gets pushed out of bounds. So if he wants to do that, he can't allow Russia to keep backing him out of here. Again, Russia's doing a good job of controlling the center and walking him back. Playing that head game forearm. Russia with the inside control. Comes in for the knee tap, pulls the ankle. Keeps him down. Ooh, quickly clears his legs. Got that knee down. He wants him to stand up. Again, Russia controlling the center, forcing Ukraine to kind of dance on the outside. Ooh, grabs it. Oh, let's look at this. 1-2. He comes in head on the inside, has that body lock range, comes to the outside leg. Is a step between? So it almost looks like Ukraine comes for an outside trip, but Russia does a really good job of cutting the corner, and he extends and gets him down on his back first. This is going to be 2 of 4. Big John, what's up, brother? How's everything going, man? So I just got power again after 9 p.m. last night. Oh, man, that sucks, man. Again, I'm glad you got power. Miserable. I mean, I know we were talking last night how the storms have been miserable. Man, hope they get better for you, man. I know it's rough out there, man. I wish you the best. Stay safe. Oh, see that one? Ukraine using that length. Oh, runs over to the side. Gets the shoulder. Trying to get the Tomonogi. Gets him up. Beautiful leapfrog by Russia to clear. You see him grab it as nuts. Definitely had like some sort of traction in the groin area there. I like the way Ukraine uses length there. Had him at length, and then drew him in for a very explosive motion. Russia looked like he goes for the fireman carry there, looking for the ankle pick. Ukraine drops in for the Tomonogi into the leg range. Putting that finger back in place. Almost underwater from flow. Glad I know how to swim. I mean, ideally, everybody there should know how to swim. Ooh, what's happening here? What is this? Oh, gets to stand up. Oh, man, love this one. Comes in for that outside trip again. He reaches over, belly down. Again, outside hook. Comes into the truck range, trying to dive underneath him to get Russia's back to the floor. Unable to, comes out back over on top for the outside Ashi. Yeah, definitely a cool scramble. Like I said, though, it looks like Ukraine wants that submission range scramble. Again, Russia looking for those cleaner throws, right? But oh, there's that fireman carry he had before. There's the one, drops him on his side. Okay, now he's gonna be looking to pin him here. Wants to get control. Ukraine's gonna stay outside. Comes underneath, drives over for the arm bar. All right, now he's in that arm lock range. Hooks the top leg through at the hip. I mean, Ukraine's in a lot of danger here. Again, peeling the leg, wants to get him into the cross-side position. That's not really a leg attack there. There we go. Still holding on to that arm. See what he's trying to do there when he grabs the leg is trying to turn him over. Right? He's not trying to really go. He's not going for a leg lock. He's trying to get Ukraine to roll over his shoulder into a cross side. The problem is Ukraine is so long. But look how far he can pull the leg without the shoulders being affected at all. And he's just having a really difficult time. You can see, look how long even his neck and shoulders are long. And just, I mean, that's also why you see a lot of the guys do this and they have the shin behind the head to make them look underneath them. Otherwise, you can see the way he could flatten out, make it very, very difficult. I think if he holds on for a minute, does he get... Nope, they just stand him up. So there's no points for that, but crazy. Almost on the what? Oh, man. I mean, I've only had that literally happen once where I live ever. A storm like that. And it was like Superstorm Sandy, right? Other than that, there's never been like that kind of storm here. Outside grip, collar, sleeves, umprint sleeve. Oh, nice level change by Russia. Ooh, I like the way. And look at the way when he adjusts his grip, that's when he goes. Bam. Nice. He feels the release. He goes for the catch. Boom. Level changes, goes for that leg. Ooh. I mean, they could give him points for that. That could be 4 right there. Because Ukraine might have been going for something, but look at he was setting it up. Look at that. Grabs that leg, circles him down. Beautiful cut of the corner. Has the sleeve. Comes for the shoulder, releases the sleeve as Ukraine's reaching over for the overgrip. Might have been extending into like some sort of valley drop. But Russia grabs the leg, pulls it underneath him. cuts the corner, puts him flat on his back, and that's 4 points right there. At the same time, Ukraine should have kept going. Shouldn't let that stop right there. 50 seconds left. Up by 4. Got that clean throw he's been looking for this entire match. Ideally, can Ukraine get the finish? Oh, so they're going to talk about it first, right? They're going to debate it. Is it a clean throw? Or is it just a counter from what Ukraine was doing? That's what they're discussing. That's what I think they're discussing. Using the replay. Seeing what's happening here. There's a challenge on the call. Could see it either way. Because I think it was a beautifully timed counter. I think he was going for something else, but I think he just felt the leg, pulled it. It's the way he cuts the corner that makes me think that Russia deserves the points. Yeah, they do give it to him. Yeah, it was the way it's not like he grabbed the leg and drove forward. He grabbed the leg and then cut the corner. And that's what made it his takedown and not just kind of like Ukraine accidentally flopping on emotion. Looking for the trip here. Ukraine's got to come in. He's got to go for it. He needs either a big throw. He needs a big finish. He still has time for a pin as well, though. Doesn't have only 12 seconds more for the pin, though. 10. All right, so now he's kind of looking for that big throw, looking for that clean throw on the back. Russia keep doing a good job of staying based out, staying like an L, not allowing Ukraine's hips to come towards him. They're going to call him for passivity. One more, it would award a point to Ukraine, but I don't think he's worried about that. Diving over. Whoo. Goes for broke, unable to get it. Ends up getting reversed into the pin, though. I don't think he cares. You can see the look on his face. Very upset. Man, rough one. And Ukraine's so good, but Russia, just that beautiful counter throw. Too good. My alarm clock goes in 5 rounds. I'm not getting tired. That's going to be a fun day. Oof. That is never fun. I do agree with that. It's always a little brutal when you kind of wake up and you're half awake, half delirious. I mean, fortunately, I work in a coffee shop. I just keep drinking more coffee. Let's get to the combat Sambo one. Here we go. What do we got? All right, we got Russia. Abibalev Mansour versus Bulgaria's Nezarov Emil. Russia will be in red. Tired that your life doesn't feel like your life anymore? Yeah, definitely been there, man. That's when I have my best thoughts. I'm on the bar, making lattes going, because I don't need to think about that anymore. I've been doing that for way too long. It's the only thing I've been doing longer than jiu-jitsu. Is making lattes. Here we go, coming forward. Actual training. Yeah. Both guys looking, again, that feeling out period. Bulgaria looking to come in like just quick 1-2s. Ooh, shoots in for the single. Big Osoto, beautiful Osoto Gari as a response from Russia. No points, I really want to say, because Bulgaria. Oh, it is the 4 points. Got him on his back. I mean, at the same time, though, Bulgaria was right on his back. Had the hooks in. Yeah, you can't run in like that, right? It's gotta be measured. I mean, I'd almost say like that. See, like, let's just look at it again. It's like that's like combat Sambo 101, right? One comes in for a spinning hook kick, shoots in for the single leg, clears him up, has the overhook on the right arm here, and then that's where he just decides to come. Look how his arm comes up, drops the shoulder. Honestly, just a beautiful throw. That was definitely something special right there. Looking to step in. 1-2, 1-2. There we go. You know, it is not that you just can't go to bed because you just wonder what's going to happen. Ooh. Right hook and then shoves him down. Honestly, Russia just has the power advantage. And that might have been a right hook shove him down. I might have. Does that actually catch him? Does that knock him silly? Is that what that is? Because he's running after that. Yeah, that right hook hits him. And you see kind of starts backing up on him. He's trying to clear the cobweb. Something's going on there. Oop, he gets knocked a little silly there. Oop, is that? Yeah, that left comes over the top there. Looking for the single. Oop, comes in the 1-2s. Nice short flurry. Russia controlling the sleeve there. Coming back into Oseo. Oh, but gets his back taken. So he gets 2 for that one. But he does have now Bulgaria on his back. I mean, can he get... unable to get the finish. Just holds on to that sleeve. Denies him it. I mean, Russia has a sick Osotogari. I mean, Oseo Nagi. It's fast. It's quick. I mean, both these guys have caught each other, too. I mean, Bulgaria looks like he's going for the knockout right now. Spinning back kick there. Oh, more like a spinning side kick, actually. Coming to the top, 1-2s. Here we go. Gonna clear, keep him in front of him. Nice knees. Again, we learned that headbutts are legal. Ooh, comes into Tomonagi. Beautiful. Ooh, stands up. There's 8-0. There's the finish. Let's look at that Tomonagi one more time. Just very quick here. Has the sleeve. Again, has the collar and sleeve. Look how he steps in. Look at that little step in right there. One, points the toes towards his toes. Gets the foot on the hip, pointing the toes out. Has the sleeve. Puts the sleeve underneath. Nice steering wheel motion. Classic Sambo Tomonagi. Gets right up. Immediately stands up. Not having to worry about anything. 2 more points. Wins it 8-0. Nice job. Russia coming out on top on that one. He looked good, man. That was really solid. Our people live. All right. I would love to watch the medals again, but I ain't got the time tonight. That feels like the walk-in. Here we go. All right. The final category, the women's 80+. We have Ukraine's Kirishenko Vasilyana Irina versus Russia's Artoshinya Olga. Ukraine will be in red. Russia will be in blue. Nice, Pib. Nice. I'm glad you're seeing some light. That's awesome. Pib with the hold on, let me switch it over. How many months has it been, bro? 8 months, Pib. Oh my god, man. Thank you so much, bro. 8 months. How has it been 8 months? I know, I forgot who it was 7 months, but 8 months? We've been here for this for 8 months? That's crazy, bro. And thank you so much, man. It is crazy, right? I mean, here's the crazy thing. I'm like glad I've met every one of you doing this. It has been such a pleasure talking with you guys. Jiu-jitsu wise, my mind's been open. I hope I've opened some of your minds, but yeah. Man, so awesome. I really do appreciate it. I mean, these big ladies, nobody's giving up a grip. Like, and they're not giving up a moment in their stance. Look at like they're just shut. Both of them want their shoulder grips. I think both of them want to be over the top, want to dump them. Pib, thank you so much, man. I love all you guys. You guys are so much fun. It's been amazing. I mean, it's the only reason I haven't thought about stopping this. All right, you guys keep me coming back. It's fun to do. Ooh, comes in. It's gonna get it. Oh, man. That would have been such a big dump. Oh, my God. Fisty, what's up, man? I'm all good here, brother. How's everything going with you? Finishing up the World Sambo Championships 2020. We got 3 more matches left. Right now we're at the heavyweight of the ladies. And man, I just really got here in time to be a first. It's all good. It's all good. Was that the first month you get the first one? Is that what that is? I have no idea personally. I can remember when he had it, I'm like, how does he have first? And it was like, I didn't understand why the logo wasn't showing up because I had just made that. Looking there. All right, collar. Again, the big lady. She's looking for that Uchi over and over again. Oh, the big drop. Does she get it? Inside-outside trip. It's 4. It's 8-0. It's over. Russia wins. Trying to get him to stop. It goes like first 10 subs, I think. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? All right. Cool. I just can't believe I have more than 10 subs. Again, appreciate it. Again, Russia just love. Let's take just a quick look at that last one, that final sequence here. So 1-2 again. Russia is the shorter lady, has the good framework in the arm. Let's talk about that framework here, right? Because Ukraine's trying to come up top, but look at the way she has that grip. She's turned the elbow down. Nice frame on the shoulder, blocking her from coming inside. Then she gets the over grip, and as she gets the overlook, she gets that inside-outside, starts hopping towards her, drives her down, belly down, does a good job of staying on top. Gets that extra 4 for landing on the back. Beautiful finish. Excellent work. And Olga from Russia coming out on top there. All right. Next we got probably the heavyweight, man. It's like super 100 kilo again. Finals. This is the men's finals. We have from Russia, Osipenko Artem versus Belarus's Koklel Dmitry. Coming across as a premier grappling channel on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. That is definitely a compliment. That's awesome. Happy that you guys say it's a premier grappling channel and not just kind of like, whatever. Oh, man, pretty awesome, man. Definitely appreciate it. I mean, a lot of compliments tonight. Love you guys. Thank you all so much. Here we go. All right, so we got Russia immediately looking for that cross collar grip. What do we got here? Breaks. What's Belarus looking for? What's he looking for? He's looking for that collar. Look, maybe dropping in for the leg. He's trying to get under, looking for the head position, right? So he's keeping the hand down. A little 1-2 step there from Russia. Trying to get some movement going on. Belarus looks like he's angling out for that outside ankle like the other girl was, right? Coming out here, look, yeah, comes in, head to the outside, grabs that knee, almost gets behind him, ends up being out of bounds, but I think that's what he's looking for. I think he's looking to get around him, right? So he's going to be looking for those grips, pushing him down, trying to get his head to the outside. Yeah, he might have broken a nail on that grip break. Gotta tape up that finger. Yeah, see how he's pushing him down, his head's lower. He's going to be trying to get around the entire time. He's going to circle, get that knee tap. I think that dude definitely just lost a fingernail. Brutal. All right, here we go. All right, so he's blocking that cross collar grip, right? Because that's what he wanted mostly. And I agree with that, right? Take away what you feel their most valuable weapon is. I'm cool with that. Russia now reaching over the top. Again, getting that same side over the top here. Elbow open, though. He's on the outside. Belarus on the inside. Who's getting that? Oh, he got to his cross collar grip, though. Ooh, he could looks come over. Ooh, this is a weird position for Belarus. Nice trip. Does he get the point for that? That was beautiful. It gets 2 for that trip. Beautiful work. He's looking to come here. He has the arm. Does he have that arm locked up with his right leg? He does. What's he looking for? Unable to get anything here. Looks like they're just going to stand him up here. Looking for the arm. And you can see Belarus holding on to that leg, not allowing him to get it over for that potential armbar. Welcome to grappling, where all people meet. Welcome to our gyms here. Mix of super nerds and meatheads. Mix of super nerds. It's true, right? Like, that is the greatest thing about jiu-jitsu, is it's such a mixture of people from all different walks of life. And honestly, once you put on the gi or you put on that rash guard, you get those shorts on, nobody cares where you're from. Nobody cares what you do, man. We're all there to do the same thing. Just grapple, have a good time, forget about our woes, and just get better at choking people and breaking arms and controlling humanity. Ooh. Russia on top here. Doesn't look like Belarus is going to offer anything, all right? Because, again, the angle he's looking for. Okay, now he's got the other armpit. Looking for the belt. Looking for the column belt. Good job by Russia to break that grip. Looking to snap it down. Gets the over. Collar. Elbow. Oh, there we go. Now he's got that bicep grip. Head on the inside. So Belarus, again, I think Belarus is looking to come around him a little bit, right? You can tell by that belt grip. He kind of wants to get a little bit of a run by. Here you go. Head to the outside. Again, beautiful job to control the elbow by Russia. Love this one here, right? So look how he picks up that elbow, pulls it around him. That's the key right here, right? So Belarus has that grip. Look how he kicks the leg out, picks the elbow up, and throws it over to the other side. He ends up getting the run by. Puts him down in turtle, rolling him right to the back, looking for the mount. Ooh, here's the pin potential. Nas, what do you think of that one, right? One of my favorite emotes. Big hips here. Has the pin. I mean, it's going to be a hard time for Belarus to get up here. Russia doing a really good job holding him down. Is he tapping? I thought he tapped like... Oh, he's just putting his hand there, grabbing. All right, I thought he was tapping. That's going to be weird. Gets the 4 points for the 20-second pin. And then just stands up. Minute 50 left. Belarus has a mountain to climb. But if Russia even just gets a throw on the butt, he gets the win. 8-0 mercy rule. Sambo has a mercy rule. And Fisty, I don't know if you were here when Nas came in. Nas is another black belt from Henzo Gracie World. Dude is amazing. And one guy at the gym who has a regular job. Papa is 256 for 5. Bear, we have some people well. Fuck, he's just small. Like, yeah. He's Purell, sells medical equipment. He's Paul. Dresses up in a nice suit. Goes, people, hi, how you doing? My name's Paul. I'm just selling medical equipment. Probably very soft-spoken, very smooth as well. Just happens to be 250, 6'5", and a killer. Russia hold him at bay. He's got 7. He got 1 for that other half throw. Again, when they land on the side of the hip or the butt. Right? They get that 1 point. All Russia needs is another 1-pointer. But you see, he's definitely going to stay safe because there's still a way, there's still an opponent in Sambo, right? So if Belarus got a perfect throw, put him on his back, and was still on his feet at the end of that throw and didn't go with him, that's actually an opponent in Sambo. That's an immediate 8 points. A submission, another way to get your immediate win. All right, so there's 2 ways to get your immediate wins in Sambo. On here, that bullshit, you know how it is. It's good, not so much. Ooh, there we go. Oh, coming by, looking to get him. I mean, again, like I said, though, Belarus looking to somehow get around the Russia, but he just hasn't been able to get his game off at all. Russia has commanded every moment of this, keeping him in front of him just the way he wants him there. Always establishing that cross collar grip. Time 7-0. Russia comes away with the win. Good work. We got one more match for the night. Then I gotta get some sleep. I'm opening tomorrow. Some refs look like they're going through their grocery lists. They have a very, very stern look. They're like, with the whistle in their mouth. Get open up. Like, they definitely look like they've seen everything happen on these mats. That's for sure. But these dudes call passivity quick. They get people standing fast. All right, here we go. The final match of the World Sambo Championships. Men's 90 kilos. Out of Russia, we're going to have Eliav Sultan, and we're going to have the first French finalist in Laurent Louis. I can't be a ref. I'd get too hyped. Be like, damn, you ain't shit out here, huh? I was doing, it was like a random, we were just trying to get things going, and we knew Kip real well. So we're helping out a Grappler's Quest. Brian Simmons. We're helping out a Grappler's Quest to go through things quicker. And and me and Joe doing it, and like I'm watching the match and I'm trying at the same time, I'm supposed to be doing the points, but I'm not realizing he's calling points. Like I'm seeing it, but I'm not flipping the cards. So like eventually I would flip all the cards at once. All right, Russia looking for the jab, looking to distance out here. Ooh, France keeping that nice wider stance. Right, looking to catch him open hands. All right, again, ooh, Russia faking the shot a little bit, getting France moving. Ooh, go, nice single leg, gets him down. Let's look at that entry. And you know what it is? They just, both guys staying in the pocket. He just reads it. Look, they're just so close here. The moment he gets back in, look, nice level change, extension, good penetration step, pulls himself in, gets the legs, cuts the corner very nicely, head on the inside. Put Francis Ngannou in combat Commonwealth Championships grappling portion. Completely loses undefeated stand-up portion. Well, I mean, that's just it, right? We have seen though, if you knock, someone got knocked down, like it was like they caught the leg and they ate overhand right, overhand left. So he gets blasted. He gets blasted onto his back. So it was 4 for the knockdown, 4 for landing flat on his back. The dude immediately won. That's definitely working. But remember last night we saw a dude from Cameroon that looked sick too. That dude was nuts. So here we go. So Russia up 1-0. So now we've seen he's got a nice shot game, right? And they're staying in the pocket. Both these guys not really creating distance. They're both staying in the range. So I want to see what France's game plan is, right? So Russia is definitely looking to get his takedowns, get on top. It looks like France is he's trying to test that jab, right? He's looking for something. Big overhand right there from Russia. Ooh, again, a left hook. All right, so he's got those looping punches. Still, France has yet to really find what he's going to do. How's he going to finish this match? There you go, 1-2. Okay, jabs his way in, gets his grips. Oh, looking for the Teddy Riner, but he gets suplexed over. Oh, man. So what I mean by looking for Teddy Riner does this throw so well. Grabs the belt, comes in, hits the Uchi. But as he's looking to come in, look, he's still hopping off. Look how he grabs a little bit deeper. Look at that. And there's the big hip over. Hand in the hip. See right there? See that reach? There you go, that reach. Grabs, pulls him into him, pushes his hip through. Gets that foot off the floor. Big bridge. Over the shoulder. Nice. And chucks him. I mean, France does a good job of turning his belly down to avoid the 4 points for landing on his back. Doesn't get anything for it. Dude's like a cat. Another $50 million MMA, but round 3, you get it back. Here we go. Penetration that was wider than Arnie's chest in the 70s. It was crazy, right? Like the fact that he's able to pull himself through with that penetration step is nuts. But it wasn't even that. And the fact that he was able to cut the corner like that, beautiful work. I love this counter on the Uchi. Like now, if that's France's game, now he knows he can't even Uchimata. He can't set up that throw. He knows he's going to suplex him over every time. Did Russia literally just take away that guy's best throw in that one moment? Again, France looking to start off that jab. Ooh, there we go. Get some grips. Eats a couple uppercuts for it. Again, going for the same throw. And there we see. So in that time, Russia just kind of sprawls into it, drops, avoids that weight change. I guess he didn't feel like he could pull him into him a second time. So yes, that is France's throw. That's exactly what he's going for. That's what he wants. Let's see. Nice jab, France. So France is basically looking to jab his way in, reach over with the right hand, grab the belt, and hit the Uchi. Russia Russia, as far as the striking goes, much more looping striker and looking for classic shots, looking for those double legs. Nice, fakes the shot with the left over the top. Eats a poke to the eye for it though. Shot fake, left hook. Boom, crack, love it. Hit that little pinky to the face too. Definitely a great foundation MMA, if not the best. Man, I mean, honestly, it's just These guys came straight, whenever May became a thing, they came straight over, started dominating. Fedor Emelianenko being the number one guy I can think of at the top of my head. And obviously the latest one being Khabib Nurmagomedov. Like, an incredible bit. And again, it's that the meta it creates, the idea of punching your way in and that game plan. That's what it is. It's the game planning of Sambo is just great. Right? Punch your way in, get a grip, slam someone down, get your points. If you can knock them down on their back, you get immediate win. If you can slam them on their back, there we go. There's a level change. Nice. I mean, and again, the up down, like he's swinging up, he's level changing, coming up, level change. That's why I like his strategy a little bit better than Francis. But Francis' strategy doesn't use nearly as much energy, right? Because he doesn't have to level change. He just jabs away and reaches over the top. Beautiful. Now he just reads Francis' entry. Again, look at the way he drops that level. He come in, just he just disappears. Bam, right there. He's gone. Francis reaching, he's like, what happened? The dude just disappeared. Look at that. Knees pointing right in between. Honestly, this is just a beautiful shot, guys. He level changed nicely on the side of the foot. Could be better on the toes there. But the knees pointing right between the legs, which is where he's going to penetrate through. Grabs the leg, sucks it up, immediately straightens it out. Gets the drop down, and at the same time, so France kind of drops down on his hip to give him a point because he didn't want him to turn him on his back. Rose, when I fight, I see red. Have them fight Alex Caceres or Nam Fem. There you go. When I fight, I see red, right? Ooh, again, gets him coming in. That's that's on the back right there. Level change, drops, scoops, pulls the leg. Look at big hips. Almost jumps himself. Jumps back to get the back onto the floor. Bam, crash. That's a 4-pointer right there. Woo. Definitely need to round to the people who say, oh, when I fight, I see red. I agree with that one. And let him fight someone. No, Izzy Adesanya, man. Let him fight someone artistic like that, right? I believe Alex Caceres and Fam. But you get the bigger guys. Yeah, Izzy Adesanya. Gets the pin here. If he gets this pin, it's the win. He gets 2, 12 seconds. It's over. Dude, man, the place to be. You become a fan favorite with a bad record. Look at Leonard Garcia. Frenchie. Yeah, the Frenchie couldn't get up, man. He was just dominated. And I think he was dominated stylistically, right? The moment Frenchie went in for that Uchi and the fact, and Russia was able to just dump him on his back, he just immediately reversed the position. He just didn't have a chance to finish it. Honestly, beautiful work. Absolutely fantastic fights. I mean, this year's World Sambo Championships have been incredible. We've seen calf slashes. We saw knee bars, arm bars, bow and arrow chokes, knockouts. Just great work. Man, phenomenal fights. Can't say anything good. I think it'll be cool to train Sambo. I just want to train the rule set of Sambo. Like I want to take this idea and just use my jiu-jitsu, obviously. Like take away chokes for a little while. Pretend I leave chokes in, but like having to get them down, you only get 20 seconds of work getting back up. Allowing the idea of someone standing up to get out of a submission, right? So that means you got to hold them down. And then another one, working the whole pin game. Like it's telling when you train, like, hey, if you hold me down for 20 seconds, you get 4 points. You hold me down for 10 seconds, you get 2 points. I like the idea of that. It gives an interesting dynamic to positional concepts too. And that's why I say the meta for Sambo, going to combat Sambo, and then going to MMA just makes sense. Like I know in sports Sambo, which is like we see the ladies here doing, right? I just like being versed in a lot of art. Yeah, I like having the idea of a lot of arts, right? Like I like taking part. Like obviously I have the leg lock game of Sambo in my opinion. I think I have it a little. I think it's been more refined with the way we see it now coming out of it. I just love the way they do their throws with control. That's what I want too. Like even here, look at when she takes it down. That's a very body-oriented throw, right? That inside-outside. Look how she pulls herself back on top because she's thinking about pinning them. It's the mentality there that's just good. right? Grabs him inside, outside, holds on to them, wants to land on top, wants to get the pin as well, wants to have 4 more points. And then when you go into combat Sambo, they now allow chokes, and I think they allow twisting leg locks too. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them going for toe holds. I'm not sure about heel hooks. So, yeah, they just added on. I think it's great. Alright, guys. As it were, I got to get some sleep. I'm opening tomorrow as well. Has been a pleasure. Fantastic. Nas, glad you're around, man. Love having you on board, bro. Scrambles are high pressure. Exactly. Scrambles are super high pressure because they have such a short period of time to work on the ground, too. Right? The only time continues is when they're in these pin concepts, or they're actually being, or they're like that close to it. Yeah, Sambo fights have been fantastic. The sports Sambo and the combat Sambo stuff, so good tonight. I mean, the past 2 nights, incredible work. Honestly, these guys just really way too good. Ladies have been incredible, and that again, that what do I want to say? That cash slicer, sick from last night, absolutely sick. It's like a great film. It was like a family reunion. All right. Good seeing everybody here. Have a good one. NAFTA, if you're on still, I hope you get a good night's sleep and you get some good work. And you get some decent work time. Nas, peace, brother. Again, thanks for the subs, the resubs. Really appreciate everybody.